The Resident Evil 4 remake has multiple difficulties, with Professional being the peak of challenge. Stronger enemies, less resources, so this should be difficult. Well, you're in for a treat, as it's actually very easy. The achievement is Peerless Agent, which requires us to beat the game on Professional, but has no other requirements. So this means we can start on New Game Plus, and by Chapter 2 we can have the most overpowered infinite ammo. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum weapon in the game. Cue the explosions.
Bloom. Kabloom. 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 Kabloom.
Now you might be thinking, Marginal Chaos. How could you? Isn't this cheating? You can't do this on New Game Plus. It ruins the immersive experience. Well, then you shouldn't have gave me the option for an explodey stick if I love the smell of napalm in the morning. The whole goal of this game is to rescue the president's daughter, Ashley, and escape the residents who clearly drink too much of the Fresca. The first chapter of the game has you arrive at a village which is infested with Fresca villagers, and you must hold out until the church bell rings. Well, this is a lie partially. While the church bell needs to ring so they stop attacking you like furries at a furry convention, you can actually shoot the church bell with a rather accurate shot to end the soft fur-covered mauling early. Trust me, it's better this way.
Apparently, you can... I got it.
Huh?
Yes. Okay. Oh my god, Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh my god.
With the great furry mauling of 2004 out of the way, we continue on towards our destination. Mostly running by enemies and putting down the ones who insist on being a nuisance, we then meet the bargain bin Undertaker, who has a real issue with personal space and believes himself to be Jordan Belfort from The Wolf of Wall Street. Sadly, no one is getting $25,000 for this bullseye. Instead, we get injected with something I can't show on screen and then kidnapped. Because nothing screams lack of boundaries like the bargain bin Undertaker.
Let's do this, bro. Oh. That went a lot worse. Oh. Well, you know, take it with your head, apparently.
It is now we meet the man, the myth, the legend, the shopkeeper, undoubtedly the most powerful being in all of Resident Evil. Kings bow to him, emperors shine his shoes, and the gods shake in their little Ugg boots. This being of unrivaled power has the one thing which will carry us through the game. The "my stick is bigger than yours, bro" explodey boomstick.
Oh, there's no reload. Oh, everything is doomed. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much freaking fun with this thing.
For the price of $2 million, the stick of "you're dead" now is finally ours. If you ever wanted to literally point and click and watch things decide to unalive, this is for you. I cannot express the amount of pure enjoyment I got from using it. If I could leave a review, it would be 10 out of 10, best purchase ever.
Oh yeah.
The next little bit is more or less fetch quests. Run here, shoot that, don't die, you get the gist of it. But we get to experience our first boss battle. Now the stick of unaliving will make short work of literally everything in the game except this boss. This battle involves us going on a fishing trip with the boys, but instead of good times and laughs, we are by our lonesome because everyone canceled at the last minute, but we still went because we peaked in high school and don't have anything else going for us.
We can do this. 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 We're almost there. I missed. Another good throw. Oh. Oh. It was an honest effort. Good hit. Good. Another good hit. Another good hit. Another good hit. Another good hit. Come on. There we go. Let's go.
With the boss defeated, we now run around and collect 2 heads which go on these palms so we can get the church key so we can get to Ashley, the person we are trying to save, as this is a rescue mission after all and not an excuse to blow up as many things as possible. The only problem is, a mini-boss is in our way. I don't know if it's actually a mini-boss, but that's what I'm gonna call it.
Okay, let's see what this rocket launcher can do. I'm hoping a lot.
Jesus Christ!
What can you do?
Whoa!
Huh. Yeah, the rocket launcher's good. Yep, rocket launcher is good.
This is Baby Eagle, also known as Ashley. She does not typically have plate armor and looks like she should be saving Leon upon a fiery steed. This armor is obtained by completing hardcore in under 7 hours. She is immune to damage, which means we can unload rockets at her and not have to face any consequences. We escape the church and then head to our next destination, which is basically backtracking with Ashley while defending off a fair amount of Fresca villagers. We meet up with Luis, which prompts a holdout section in a 2-story building. I'm not sure if it's timed or if you have to kill a certain amount of villagers, but it felt much shorter than my first playthrough. Just be careful if you're using the explodey stick.
Oh, good job. Using a rocket launcher indoors. Great idea.
As we escape, Leon drops the gate, cutting us off from the previous area. Luis goes off about his business, and I'd assume the next area is difficult, as there's a fair amount of enemies in the quarry. Luckily, with the power of friendship rockets, this area is easier than Kendall Jenner if you play in the NBA.
By blowing people up. Kabloom. Stealth. It is what I am.
No good.
Who would have thought? I am silent like a deadly fart with my rocket launcher. I cannot be defeated, nor can you avoid my stank. I am the ultimate warrior, the ultimate fighter. What do I need? Ah, there it is. Cool backflip, bro. Great. Freaking ninja it. It's like that one kid like everyone knew in high school who could just do random things and would like dress up as Ezio.
Sorry.
Yes, there was a kid at my high school who dressed up as Ezio and ran around doing
I am flattered.
weird
I'm a 180 type of guy.
Assassin's Creed moves.
Ashley.
You have shot him. What do you think a knife is going to do?
Bargain Bin Undertaker makes his return, which prompts a short chase scene, and then finally we get a chance to go a few rounds with him. While he may be a Witcher's best friend with his tossing skills, he will not be ready for our boomstick.
I don't like you. One shot. Okay. Maybe 2 shots. Okay, definitely 2 shot. Let's get out of the fire. I hope to one day find someone who looks at me like Ashley looks at Leon. That blank stare of just, I gotta poo look.
We now reach the castle area of the game. Some enemies will now carry shields or wear helmets to prevent headshots. Not gonna lie, the helmet is kinda cool. Ashley will easily die to the catapults, which hurl the burning cinders of my hopes and dreams, unless she is wearing the armor. Not only will they kill her, you'll feel the true extent of disappointment, which is far worse than death. The cool part is we get to use a big cannon to blow a Riley Reid-sized hole in the door, and then get to meet another person who is trying to steal the girl.
Who let Grandpa out of the nursing home again? He's back on his bullshit. Just stay close, I got a boomstick. Kabloom. 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 And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Luckily, you get the edited version because I said I was all out of bubblegum nearly 40 times in the playthrough, and half the times it didn't even make sense. Anyways, to get back on track, we need to go through the dungeon, but we need the dungeon key first. Time was not kind to you, Edward Scissorhand. Not one bit. It was nice knowing you, Edward Scissorhands. Wolverine will be the only one left standing, though. Obviously, you don't see a majority of what actually takes place during a playthrough, as hours of footage is cut down into a much more digestible amount. Considering half of people click off my videos before the 9-second mark, the vast majority of people won't hear this. But for those who are still here and curious, here is a random snippet of what goes on while I'm playing that would not typically make it to the final cut.
Where are you going? Leon, are you kidding me?
Your mom texted me she home alone.
Seriously, who does that?
Imagine someone just ripping the illest ass in that, just echoing throughout the castle. This room sucks. And I mean, this room sucks worse than stepping on a Lego and then stubbing your small toe as if it wanted to depart this world. The explodey stick of Mother Nature just pissed her pants makes this room rather easy, but if you decide to do this the proper way like I did in my hardcore playthrough, be prepared. You brought a knife to an RPG fight. How's that working for you? Not too well, is it? Y'all are fighting with sticks and stones. I'm fighting with an RPG. With terrible aim. But aiming doesn't matter as much when you got a big explodey, I guess. There's nothing really overly difficult with this area, except the fact there's a lot of enemies, and when ammo is precious, you are going to be unhappy when you have none left. I don't know what Leon and Ada's whole thing is, considering I haven't played the originals, so I don't really know what's going on between them, but there's definitely some thunder from down under tension, if you know what I'm saying. We now reach my least favorite part of the game. Ashley ran away and we're looking for her. On this journey we come to the moon and sun doors. The lever closes some doors and opens others. I don't like this section for the simple reason of the lever system. I'm not saying it's a bad mechanic, it's just not for me. Can I kill this thing with a rocket launcher? I wonder.
Another one.
Oh, I can. I didn't need the cannon? This guy messed up my shit on my previous playthrough. This guy basically shotguns boulders like a group of dads shotgun beers who only bought a barbecue to be able to invite his friends over so they could stand around watching each other grill burgers and hot dogs. Typically, you have to reach the other end of the wall to use a cannon to kill him, but RPG go burr. With Ashley rescued, the next couple of sections are simple grab-and-go puzzles which we complete with ease, but a twist occurs as we finish the last puzzle. Leon is trapped, and Ashley decided to finally put her big girl pants on and kick some ass. Well, not kick ass, more like run around and avoid getting her ass kicked. But I never got hit once in either playthrough. I'm not sure if it's possible to get hit here, or if it's all scripted to make you feel like a certified high school Ezio. Okay, I'm about to juke this man out of his freaking shoes. Yeah. Jeez, aren't I good? Definitely probably not all scripted. I am assuming they could kill me, but I'm not gonna test that out. Seeing as Ashley saves Leon, she then gets kidnapped, so Leon has to save her. This brings us to the enemy, which is the bane of my existence. The bugs. This is mainly due to them flying around and just being genuinely annoying. They are more threatening than a regular enemy if you're using a fling stick of death, as with my terrible aim. I tend to hit them in the eye, or the wait, wrong script. No. No. I will not allow it. Didn't you hear me? I said I won't allow it. Well, I did say I'd be my own worst enemy. We eventually find Ashley, but we are then thrown down a hole and use another fellow to soften our fall. We then make our way into the sewer system. You have heard of the Ninja Turtles, I'd assume. Well, we don't run into them. Instead, we run into the less talked about Extinct Cricket from the Kung Fu Dino Posse. Well, there was no Extinct Cricket in that group. The Kung Fu Dino Posse was an actual thing, though. Seriously,
look it up. Oh, bad.
You son of a bitch!
Bad. 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 Bad.
Finally, some peace and quiet. My condolences to your master.
Whew, that was close. Almost didn't make it out alive. Well, someone didn't make it out alive.
I'll make it cheap for you.
And it's always nice to see, you know, always want to see someone shaking a little jar on the side of the road saying, I'll make it cheap for you. You want it? It's nice and cheap. Discount Rico Suave is back with us as we travel through the mines, and the ogre thing I killed earlier, yeah, it's back, and it brought its baby mama, and she looks pissed. Just give me a sec. You want to see magic? Movie magic. And you miss. You want to see me do it again? Oh. I guess I killed them with the same shot? Okay. Jesus Christ, that's John Wick. What rhymes with it's the year 2005 and we must have a turret section in the game? I'll give you a sec. That's right. It's man, this turret section is repetitive, but I also find roller coaster themed things fun, so this is enjoyable. Great news about this ride. There is no Disney 2-hour-long line, and there aren't any screaming kids who might puke on you. You're not going to give me a save point before this?
Gus.
That's
made it all
so
this
messed
way.
up.
You know it means we're almost...
Oh, god damn it.
Luis!
That's straight up in your spine. You're also going to be paralyzed.
Long time no see, rookie.
It has been about 10 minutes since I last saved, as the area before this has a bunch of bugs which are just annoying to deal with. Now with Major Sauerkraut, we will be entering into a boss battle. The best part about this boss battle is it's a knife fight, and oh buddy, am I terrible with knife combat in this game. Add in the fact you have to have a perfect parry on professional difficulty, and it leads to a metric shit ton of healing items being used. At the end of this fight, I think I had one healing item left.
What happened to
Good. Good.
Operation Javier?
Oh. Ow. Melee. Ow. I did not evade very well. Run, 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 run. Knife attack. Knife. Evade. No, I didn't evade. I did not evade. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stabby. And with that last shot, Rico Suave is dead. But hey, I didn't die to Major Sour Cream, which is always a positive, considering the actual fight lasted for nearly 5 minutes. The important part for the next chapter is to be ready to kill a lot of enemies. You essentially run up a circular staircase while killing enemies, but make sure to kill this guy. He will drop more balls of death than the Call of Duty community. Then you get to ride an elevator while having to kill more enemies, and on top of that, there's no cover up here. With that out of the way, it's time for Grandpa to be taken out back.
You talk too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. Utterly uncivilized.
Mongrel!
Dude, you're about to get absolutely bitch slapped. With Grandpa taken out and euthanized the local vet clinic, and with Ashley still kidnapped and taken to an island via boat, we also need one of those. 'Cause I'm built for
Won't have to
speed,
swim after all.
efficiency. As Lightning McQueen once said, Kachigga, Kachigga,
Looking for something?
Kachigga. Kachow. We have reached the final area of the game. Not only do some enemies have shields and helmets, some even have body armor and a select few rocket launchers. The amount of enemies in these next couple of chapters is crazy, but with our shoulder boom cannon, it ain't nothing but fun as we make our way one step closer to Ashley.
Rocket launcher?
Mine's bigger. Ow. Well, mine would be bigger if I could hit you. Please? There we go.
Once our errands are all finished, we get to Ashley, but her late-stage crippling bonitis is getting to her. Luckily, we're a special agent and not an 80s businessman, so we remember to give her her crippling bonitis suppressant. For those of you who get that reference, thank you. We then head off deeper into the island, killing a couple dozen enemies, and then found the Miley Cyrus special.
I'm sure one swing will take care of it. I mean, it is a wrecking ball. They had an alarm in the wall? Wow. That's a conveniently placed alarm.
Leave our friends to me.
Seeing as someone conveniently put an alarm in the wall, knowing that a teenager could simply not resist swinging the wrecking ball at it, we're forced to fend off waves of enemies. This felt like it took a long time on my hardcore playthrough, where on this one, it felt like it went much faster. We finally meet the BBEG in person with his nasty tentacle eyeball staff. Ashley gets kidnapped once again, and now it's time for our last run-in with Major Sauerkraut.
What you don't know is Major Krause's one weakness is
Arnold! You can't do anything! Come on, fight me! What are you doing? I'm right here!
You always had
Come
poor
on!
judgment.
Come on, fight me! What are you doing? Kabloom!
This last encounter with Major Sour Cream takes place over multiple phases. They consist of damage him enough, run through a maze, dodge his random attacks, rinse and repeat through different areas.
Don't make Arnold come out again. You wouldn't like me when I'm Arnold. I am an absolute fucking machine. Call me the T-800.
Fight with confidence. Bring it, rookie.
Come on, fight me! Are you ready to die? Everybody, freeze!
You did not reach the chopper. Nor did you reach the boat. Instead, you reached death, as my father once said. Rubber baby buggy bumper. My name is not Leon.
It's Arnold! Yeah, you girl!
With Bargain Bin Discount Arnold now done being an absolute idiot, just 2 chapters remain, which means really only one, as the last chapter is just a boss fight and an escape scene. This chapter sees us fighting through hordes of enemies to reach Ashley, who somehow is always getting separated from us. It feels like she is trying to at this point. To help with these hordes of enemies, though, a chopper comes in to take some of them out, but it's obviously short-lived.
Come on, get to the chopper! Go! What are you doing? I split on my screen and it's all messy now. I can't see what I'm doing. That's gross. Come on, jump.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow. No, go. Before they get you. Damn it, I didn't get to the chopper.
After fighting through more enemies, we finally reach Ashley and remove her crippling bonitis. In return, she does the same for us, and with both of our crippling bonitises being in remission, all that is left is the boss fight and the escape scene.
You ready to see a cool trick? Kabloom! Oh. You want to see me do it again? 360 no scope.
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler.
Let's do a 360 no scope.
Still.
That work? Yeah, it did.
I'll give you a holy body.
Oh, you dirty boy, Leon. I wouldn't call that holy, I'd call it unholy. Nope, you have a hole in you, I guess that would be a holy body. The fucking armor.
This escape is actually pretty freaking cool. It's very well done in my opinion, and you feel like James Bond. I'm not gonna say which one because I know people have their favorites, so just insert your favorite one in your head when I mentioned it.
Slow-mo.
Sure, that was insane.
Action shot. Look the other way. Explosion. There we go.
Show me my achievement. Please.
Just impeccable.
Alright. That's what I'm talking about. That wasn't very difficult, though, if I'm being honest. I had an infinite ammo rocket launcher, so it's not. Is that really an achievement? Just as all stories have a beginning, they have an end. We will be closing this chapter with Special Agent Leon, but who knows what he may get up to in the future. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like as it helps me out, and subscribe if you want to stick around. Until next time, thanks for watching.